Hey crafty friends, it's Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. So I had a question on my last video on how I assemble my original gingers from My Creative Time, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it because it's completely backwards, and I know it's probably hard to understand when you look at my gingers. It's quick, it's simple, it makes it go so much faster. So let me show you how I make one of these basic guys here from start to finish. So what I do, and I know this seems crazy, but I take the original Gingy, the one with the face right here, and I'm going to cut him out of my white or my glitter white. You're not going to see the face, so that doesn't even really matter. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. I'm using my Cuttlebug because it's the only one that I don't mind carrying over here to my filming space. So here's what you're going to end up with. Sorry, let me get it off. Just your basic. It looks like it has a face, but you're not going to see it anyway because we're going to cover it, right? Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run my craft paper. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to grab a piece of craft paper. I thought I had one in front of me. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your craft paper or your brown paper or whatever you want your Gingy to be, and you're going to use the one that has the outline, which is this one. This one was intended for the frosting, but I'm going to show you how I do this. So we're going to run that guy through. Cut him out. Okay. And then you're going to end up, sorry about my arms all up in your way, sorry. You're going to end up with this guy here. Now, I use the inside part. What is normally the negative, let's pull it out. This piece right here, normally this is the piece that would be the negative for the frosting. And the frosting part stayed inside, so you can see which part I'm using. I'm using the inside. Now what I'm going to do to get the little face on the Gingy, I'm going to turn my Gingy face side up, just like that. I'm going to put my Gingy in here and I'm going to line him up where he sort of looks like he's shadowed here. And this is how we're going to get our face embossed. Mind you, it's not going to cut anything because you're within the cut lines. So we're going to take this and we're going to run this guy through just like this. You don't even have to go all the way. You can go through, come back, and what you end up with is a Gingy that has a little face. Okay? So then what I do, let me get this machine out of the way because I'm through with it. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to take your glitter piece and the piece that we just cut out. Now, I would normally, by the way, take an ink blender and just go around mine with some, I think it's vintage photo ink, just to give it a little more color. But I'm not going to do that this time because I didn't bring all that stuff over here with me. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this guy. Sorry, I'm a little messy. Pardon my hands, guys. I've been stamping and gluing, and I have glue all over me. I'm working on finishing up a swap. So I'm going to glue this guy down here. And look, you get what looks like frosting on the outside, right? But it was a lot simpler because you're not having to mess with these itty bitty teeny tiny pieces, which these are great, don't get me wrong. It's super cute if you can make multi-layer like that. I'm just, you know, call me lazy, call me whatever you want to call me, but anyway. So then what I do is, like I said, of course I would have ink blended this guy here. Let's draw you in so you can see what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to put on his little cheeks, and I'm using Picked Raspberry. You could use any pink that you like. I dab it in, dab it a little off, and I go in and do the little cheekies. I got these brushes here, by the way. These, where are you? Sorry. I just lost you guys. Sorry. Anyway, I go in and I blend with these little brushes. I forget that I zoomed in, so it's hard for me to stay in camera. So I take this little brush, I dab it into my Picked Raspberry, dab it off because it's going to be dark. And then I just go in and I blend. Now, if you use the oxides, they're much, much more forgiving. But I like the little dark cheeks. Now, if you want this to be a little girl, which I didn't do that with this guy, but if you want this to be a little girl, just go add eyelashes. My pen, of course, doesn't want to work. Why is it every time I go to do like a tutorial or a video, nothing wants to work. My pen seems to be out of ink. But anyway, you're going to add eyelashes to her, which I can't do right now because my pen is not working. Sorry. And then I would take a paint pen. I would go in and I would dot her little cheeks. That's optional. You do whatever you want to do. You do you. You decorate them after, however. And then I use the same paint pen and I just draw her little squigglies on again because I don't have to cut out all those little pieces, and it's quick and easy. And there you have it. That's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, I skipped the blending around the body part. That was it. And my pen wouldn't work to do the little eyelashes, but that's pretty simple, right? Makes it a lot easier. So I wanted to share that with you guys as a response to a request that I got. And if you have any more questions, please leave them in the comment box below. I'd be glad to help you guys out anytime. Anyway, I hope that helps you guys. Until the next crafty video, happy crafting, guys.